please help me welcome recording artist and X Factor judge, the beautiful Nicole Scherzinger. Thank you so much for coming down today.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It's a beautiful day today, and I'm surrounded by these beautiful people.
So how are you doing today?
I slept for a really long time. I didn't want to wake up today. I was really emotionally drained about Rachel and having the talk with her afterwards. And look, no one in America knew that it was going to have that outcome. I just have the best intentions for the artist, and I'm still a little shaken up by it.
I was backstage with you last night and I could see, you know, how emotionally drained you were. And Rachel actually came to console you, didn't she? She was the only person that could get you to stop crying.
All the producers and everybody was like, oh my gosh, she won't stop crying. And then she came into the room and she's just a little angel. And she said, I'm okay, everything's gonna be okay. And I was like, who are you? And I know that she's a star, and I know that, you know, that there's going to be many places and opportunities for her.
I saw Rachel this morning, and she seems to be doing, you know, really good. She was a happy, bubbly self. Can you believe how strong she is at 13 years old?
I never got to say it, but I always wanted to say it, that out of all the contestants, she was the youngest, and I felt she was always the most fearless. And she still is, and she has so much strength and grace and poise, and she's gonna go far. She really is a star, and she does have that X factor. It just goes to show how important it is for America to vote.
And I know you weren't expecting the results to turn out the way it did, but what made you think, I'm gonna let this go to deadlock?
Look, I go off of the Save Me songs, and in the moment, I felt like Rachel killed it, and I've such a connection with Marcus as well, that in the moment, look, this is my first time being a judge like this. I'm an artist first. So when I'm put in that high pressure in that situation, I don't go to, okay, so it's so easy to let you go, you know, and ruin your dreams. I actually go to, like, I feel like I'm Avatar and I'm connected to each of you, and I don't want to let anybody go. I'm not going to be the person to do it. I was kind of freaking out and frozen. LA and Paula were really there to support me, and I was like, I can't do this. I'm gonna go to deadlock and let America choose. The probability was that Marcus was maybe the one to go home, because this was his third time in the bottom two. Rachel had never even been in the bottom two. I was just gonna leave it up to America and wipe my hands of it, because I just couldn't. I could feel both of them.
And Simon said he truly believed that, you know, you were thinking, oh, let Marcus go home with dignity.
Yes, absolutely. Like I said, as an artist, I just felt for both of them. And this is, when I was asked to be a judge, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be the best mentor. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna rock, and I'm like gonna bring the best out of everybody. This is the part I was never prepared for. I was never prepared for. And then when I saw the look in her eyes, and I just felt devastated and realized what had happened, which I didn't think that would have been the outcome, I just lost it. And then for the audience to boo me off, I was just devastated. I was like, oh, I'm going! Yeah. And I was like, and then everybody was, you know. Simon was really good to me, though. He came back afterwards and consoled me, so.
As did Paula.
Paula's always consoling. She's always my rock to stand on for the show, nonstop. She's always there for me. You know what? I have a great family with the X Factor. Like, we all have our little things, but at the end of the day, we have each other's back, and I couldn't ask for a better family, X Factor family. So, truly grateful for them.
It's been a crazy couple of weeks. I mean, what with Rachel, and then last week Drew, and you and Paula both got death threats. I mean, how crazy was that? And it just makes you realize how passionate the fans of the X Factor are.
That was part of the reason, feeling like I had let Rachel down when I had been there for Marcus. That was part of the reason I was upset too, is I've never gotten death threats before. That's new to me, and it's not a nice thing to get. I never felt, I have the best fans in the world, and I've gotten so much love and positivity from them. And so to get death threats is like really scary for me. So I was like, now America's gonna blame this on me, and it's not my intent, it's not my heart, you know. So it broke my heart to see Rachel in that, to have to go through that, and it was scary for me to think of what the outcome was gonna be for me.
And how does the team, like, how does that work? They up your security?
Yeah, we just have a lot more security now.
The finale, 2 weeks away, the big finale. So I was speaking to Josh the other day, and I said, you know, if you make it to the final, who, you know, would you like to perform with? And he said Prince. And we know you're very tight with Prince, so you can make this happen.
I don't know. I know that he's on tour killing it right now in Canada, and hopefully he's watching. We'll see. You never know what we have up our sleeves.
There's a surprise next week?
Yeah, but you'll see.
Big surprise?
Huge surprise. I'm excited, so
Can you tease it? Can you tease it a little bit?
I'm really excited.
Who would you love to see appear on the finale? Let's put it out there.
Prince? No, he's gonna kill me.
Prince, you need to come home for Nicole.
I don't know. I definitely would love to see Josh there on the finale. I know that.
You got your album coming out in the new year. You were in Manchester last weekend performing at the Royal Variety Performance.
A lot of people don't know, but I'm like such a musical theater geek, and I grew up loving musical theater and just adoring Andrew Lloyd Webber. And he has a musical called Phantom of the Opera, and it's the 25th year anniversary for Phantom, and he asked me to perform Christine for the Royal Variety Show, which is for the royal family in the UK. And I played Christine. I sang Phantom of the Opera. I think it's going to air next week. And I got to sing all the operatic high stuff. And I had 4 amazing phantoms accompany me on stage. And it was a dream come true for me as a singer to be able to be a part of that. So I did that. I performed my single there. And it was amazing.
You must be so ready for the holidays.
I am. Boy, am I ever. It's been a blessed year. It's been an amazing year. You know, I had my album come out in the UK, had my first #1 there.
Yeah, congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And then finishing my album up for it to come out next year and being a part of X Factor. I mean, I've had a really amazing year. I feel like the stars are aligning for me, and all the hard work over the years are like starting to pay off, and next year is going to be awesome.
Go, we've got 2 fans that have got questions for you.
Out of all the X Factor judges, who have you learned from the most?
Oh, who have I learned from the most? Every single one of them, I've learned so much from all of them. Simon, even though he is tough, you can always learn something from him because he is constructive at the same time and he means well. LA is just dope with he's spot on with everything he says, you know. He has the business to back it up. He's got the knowledge to back it up, the experience to back it up. And Paula, I'm always in awe of the things that she says because she says it with meaning. She knows what she's talking about, but she always says it with poise and grace. So every single one of them.
Great. Thank you.
Thanks, Gladys. Simon's been tough on you. I think he's been tough, hasn't he? He's been really tough on Nicole. You've handled him well, though. Come on, Matt. What's your question for Nicole?
Okay, first of all, you look absolutely beautiful today.
Sweetheart.
And besides X Factor, you've been getting a lot of press for a little book called Kulo.
Oh, no.
Not embarrassing question. How nervous were you posing for that?
It was a completely closed set, so I didn't have anyone on set except for the photographer. And I wanted to pay homage to where I come from, my Hawaiian heritage.
You did that well.
I hope my mom and my grandparents have stopped watching the interview at this moment, but I wanted it to be beautiful. I was happy to see my friends Fergie and Gaga and Sarah McLachlan were part of it, so I was like, this is like an art piece. This is going to be really cool.
Nicole, thank you so much for coming down
Oh,
today.
thank you.
And you can see Nicole Wednesday and Thursday night, 8 p.m. on Fox.